Have you ever wondered why aren't there more products in the market that let people easily create their own wind power? Well, as the team of Shine Wind Turbine discovered, it's pretty complicated. Hey everyone, imagine a device that fits right into your backpack yet has the guts of those giant wind farms. A 3-in-1 powerhouse, a wind turbine, a charge controller, and a power bank all rolled into one sleek portable package. This is Shine Portable Wind Turbine. It even charges your gadgets with USB-C at 75 watts. Pretty neat, right? But how will something so small do so much? How can you also get it, and what's the catch? Stick around because we're gonna uncover all that and more, including some seriously cool stuff other folks are doing in this space. So let's rewind a bit. The story of Shine isn't just about a gadget, it's about a bunch of outdoor enthusiasts, just like you and me, who probably got tired of their phones dying in the middle of nowhere and decided to do something about it. It took them 5 years, but then they successfully created the prototype. They call themselves Aurea Technologies. They launched on Kickstarter, hoping to get some traction, some belief from the community. And guess what? They hit their funding goal in less than an hour. An hour. That means a few things. Like, it's not just a product, it's a solution people are practically begging for. And it wasn't just a fluke. Their first batch of turbines sold out in 5 days. Then over 2,000 people from 50 different countries jumped on board through Indiegogo. Now the Shine turbine, especially their 2.0 version, is a marvel of engineering. It's designed to capture wind energy just like its giant cousins, but efficiently even at lower wind speeds.
The Shine turbine is actually a downwind wind turbine, which means that the direction of the wind flows from its front, which is right here, to the back where the rotor and blades are.
Think about it. You're out camping, the wind picks up, and instead of just being on once, it's actually charging your phone, your tablet, maybe even your portable power station. How cool is that? It's not just about having power, it's about having reliable power whenever you are, as long as there's breeze. Now, let's be real, no technology is a magic bullet, and portable wind power has its quirks. The biggest one, as we just touched on, is intermittency. Wind isn't always blowing, and when it is, it's not always blowing at the perfect speed. So if you're in a completely windless area, your Shine turbine is gonna be more of a really cool paperweight than a power generator. It's not like a solar panel that just needs sunlight, it needs that moving air. Though it has a 12,000 amp hour built-in charge controller and a power bank to support you when the wind's not blowing, and Aurea Technology claims that it will even be able to power an iPhone for up to 4 charge cycles. But sometimes it will not be enough. And while the Shine turbine is designed to be efficient even in lower wind speeds, it's still not going to generate as much power as a massive utility scale turbine. That's just physics, folks. There's a trade-off between portability and raw power output. You can't expect a device that fits in your backpack to power your whole house, right? It's about charging your essential devices, keeping you connected when you are off the grid. Though the version 2.0 can power large electronics such as laptops, drones, and other 12-volt devices. With the custom adapter, you can also charge popular power stations like jQuery, EcoFlow, and Bluetooth to create the perfect portable power setup for all of your off-grid or backup power needs. Another thing to consider is noise. While these small turbines are way quieter than their giant counterparts, in a super quiet wilderness setting, you might hear a gentle whirring. For most outdoor enthusiasts, it's probably not a big deal, but it's something to be aware of. And then there's the initial cost. While it's an investment in sustainable off-grid power, it's still an investment. It might be more expensive upfront than a simple portable battery pack. But you are getting the ability to generate power indefinitely as long as there's wind. It's about long-term independence, not just a quick charge, Now Shine isn't the only player in this game, and that's a good thing. Innovation thrives on competition, right? Take Uprise Energy for example. They've got this beast called the Mobile Power Station. It's a 12 kilowatt portable wind turbine that fits in a shipping container and can be towed by a regular vehicle. Now, that's not something you're gonna throw in your backpack for a weekend hike, is it? And there are companies like Freen wind turbines experimenting with innovative soft blades and Vortex bladeless, literally trying to reinvent the blade. They're developing bladeless wind energy technologies. Imagine that, no spinning blades, just a sleek oscillating column generating power. It's still early days for some of these, but it's super exciting to see the different approaches being taken to harness wind power, big and small. It's not just private companies either. Our very own US government is actively supporting small wind energy. The Department of Energy offers tax incentives for businesses and even for us regular folks who install small wind energy systems at home. We're talking tax credits that can help offset the cost of going green. They also have programs for small businesses doing research and development in renewable energy, and even loan programs for large-scale projects. This isn't just a niche hobby anymore. It's a recognized part of our energy future with support from top to down. So why does all this matter to you? I mean, I've been in situations where my phone died and I felt completely cut off. It's not just about scrolling through social media, it's about safety, communications, and sometimes just plain sanity. And the idea that you can just set up a small quiet turbine and let the wind do its thing while you enjoy the great outdoors or weather a storm at home, that's pretty powerful, both literally and figuratively. So we started by asking why there aren't more products that lets us easily create our own wind power. And while it's complicated, as the folks at Shine and other innovators are showing us, it's absolutely possible. What do you think? Are you ready to harness the wind? Let me know in the comments below.